What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9, Andrew Lincoln, and just have a good discussion about Season 9 and the news about Andrew Lincoln. If you don't know what we're talking about and you don't want to know, stop watching now. But if you clicked on this video to watch it, I'm sure you know the news about Andrew Lincoln leaving. It's been about a week now that the news came out about Andrew Lincoln. Not from himself, but other articles and things online. So we just don't know the facts. But if you love The Walking Dead like we do, join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. It's easy, become a PT peep by hitting that subscribe button, and I hope you do. But Andrew Lincoln is potentially leaving, and it's looking like more and more likely that he is leaving in Season 9. Now, the key word is leaving, which does not mean necessarily that he dies. He could stay alive. He could go somewhere and then come back, potentially. And that would be okay. I know a lot of fans are pissed that he may be leaving, and it's looking like he is. We just don't know yet because we haven't seen Season 9, and we don't know how it goes down. But more and more information is coming out about Norman Reedus, cinematographers, Instagram, new contracts. Norman Reedus posted this picture. So we'll see if it's true in Season 9. It's rumored that Andrew Lincoln is going to be in 6 episodes, along with Lauren Cohan. She's going to be in only 6 episodes. So after 6 episodes, is it the first 6? Is it scattered throughout the 16 episodes? The full season is 16 episodes. Not 8, not 13, 16. So 6 episodes is not a lot. And I would hope that we would get him throughout the whole season. It may not be all 16, but the 6 episodes will be 3 in the first part and 3 in the second. But again, we just don't know any information. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's a rumor, but it's looking more likely that he's going to be leaving. So let's assume that he is leaving, and he's definitely leaving. 6 episodes, bing, bang, boom, he's gone, and Andrew Lincoln is done with the show. Could he come back? Yes, and I hope so. But let's say that Rick Grimes and not Andy Lincoln is leaving. Rick Grimes is leaving. Andrew Lincoln's the actor, Rick Grimes is the character. But Andrew Lincoln is going to be gone, so they have to write some parts for him why it's going down. But why does Rick Grimes leave the show? Does he go somewhere else? Does he get killed off? Is he bitten by a walker? Is he killed by the next villainous group? Is he killed by saviors that are unhappy with him? We just don't know. There's so many different things. Again, this is a discussion video, not a spoiler video because we don't know. But he witnessed the helicopter in Season 8. Is that foreshadowing? It could be, or it could be a coincidence. We just don't know. What do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below why you think Rick Grimes is leaving the group, or does he get killed? Like I said, we just don't know, and this is just a fun video about a discussion of Rick Grimes leaving and how does it happen. Does he hop in the helicopter with Judith and they are out of here? So leaving Michonne? That would not be good. Or does Michonne go with him? I don't know. That doesn't make much sense. But I think Rick losing Carl is terrible. It's terrible writing. It's not good for the show by any means, but it really hurts Rick and really hurts the character. And yes, I know Rick has Judith, but it's not the same with Rick and Carl, that's for sure. And hopefully Rick doesn't just leave and Judith is to fend for herself. Judith's still going to be around, right? Maybe Rick goes out protecting Judith. Judith runs into some trouble and Rick has to go into action and he gets cut or wounded or killed by the Whisperers, by walkers, by something. Hopefully it's a heroic nature and Carl's gone, but Judith is still around. Not sure what's going to be the future of Judith. Does she die as well? If Rick dies, does Rick and Judith have the Laurie Judith death like in the comic? With a little remix, obviously, because Laurie died at the prison and Rick would die at Alexandria or Hilltop or Kingdom or the Sanctuary or somewhere. But what happens? Maybe Rick and Judith leave and they could come back. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, but it could happen, and I wouldn't mind that to happen. Does Rick die and get buried next to Carl at Alexandria? Now, that would be pretty sad. That would be pretty terrible. And it's going to be sad if Rick dies. I mean, it should be sad. It's supposed to be sad. It's the lead main character, and if he dies on the show, it's supposed to be a tearjerker and make you upset. And I would think if he dies, it's going to be a big deal. It should be everywhere. And it should be big news. It should be a big, impactful death. Not just some lame thing like he was bit by a walker, Carl's death. Let's think that he gets on the helicopter. Jadis, or Anne, whatever you want to call her, she is connected with the helicopter. And where is Jadis now? At Alexandria with Rick and Father Gabriel and the other group. So the helicopter could come back around. Really, it better come back around. What's the point of bringing it and showing it? And Jadis couldn't get on it. So what's the point of the helicopter? I want to know. They better answer it. They better bring it around in Season 9. But like I said, Jadis is with Alexandria. She's connected with the helicopter, so why not bring the helicopter around? Maybe it lands right outside Alexandria, or they go back to the scavengers landfill, dump, wherever you want to call it, to get the solar panels and other materials and the metal and just raw materials that were there, and we could see the helicopter come back around. That would be pretty cool, right? I hope so. I hope we see the helicopter and maybe Rick gets on it, or something happens where he's got to be medevaced somewhere. But what do you think happens with Rick and Michonne? What's going to happen with Michonne is another big thing. Michonne and Rick are together. Maybe Michonne gets pregnant, Rick dies, and Michonne has a baby. That would be cool. That'd be a little cheesy, but it'd be cool at the same time. I would like to see that. We got to see Michonne have a baby. But like I said, I don't want to see Rick just get bit and he sits there and dies on a tree by himself. Now, there's a funny clip of Andrew Lincoln talking about how he could die or how he would die or his epic death or his last scene on The Walking Dead. And if you check it out, it's kind of funny, but I wonder if Andrew Lincoln has some say about him leaving, his final scenes, if he's going to die, how he would die, like in reality, not just being funny. But Andrew Lincoln, if he dies, his death needs to be very impactful, like setting up Daryl, Michonne, Carol, Ezekiel, whoever's left to avenge Rick's death, whether it be by the Whispers or by Negan or by the Saviors. I just want it to be a big epic death, not like he's just standing there and he gets bit or he gets stabbed or it's pretty weak. If it's a Whisper connection, that would be kind of cool because it sets them up to go avenge Rick, and I think that would be pretty cool, and that would be the best way to keep viewers interested. What's going to happen with Michonne as Rick is leaving? And if he leaves, why does Michonne not go with him? That wouldn't make sense. So I think Rick has to die. It makes the most sense. But I could see Michonne getting pregnant, and The Walking Dead has to do some creative stuff to keep people interested, because there's tons and tons of people saying that they're not going to watch after Andrew Lincoln leaves. I'm not one of them. I'm going to watch to the very, very end. Whatever you do, that's your prerogative. But I hope that Rick passes the torch to Daryl and Carol and whoever's alive to still keep the show rolling. And it makes sense. It's the writer's job, the producers, and everybody's to make sense to have a good quality product. What do you think, guys? Do you think Andy Lincoln leaves by just Rick leaving, Rick dying, or something else? I don't know what there else could be, but Andrew Lincoln, he's either going to leave or he's either going to die. Is he going to ride in the helicopter? I just want to see the helicopter come back around, honestly. I would love for it to be connected with Alexandria, Rick, Georgie, the Commonwealth, Jadis, something. But just give me that answer. I want to know what it is. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel and our Walking Dead family. We have prizes and giveaways coming up for our subscribers. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, and belief, you can achieve your goals no matter what they are. Believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can truly do it.